But yeah, the number 1 is currently Demonic Tutors with 2 trophies. 2 trophies in 24 hours. Very good start for Demonic Tutors. I think we have to keep this hand on 6 on the play, although it's not very good. Atos, 11 months. I know you're trying to win trophy race, but have I considered playing your pet deck instead? How many hours do Crimson Vows available? I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure somebody in chat could tell us how exactly what time Limited goes live, but I actually don't know for sure. Race ends in 89 days. 89 days left. I wonder if it'd be better to count down instead of counting up. Alright, Breeding Pool, Snow-Covered Island. I think I'm just gonna go Death Shadow here. I feel like there aren't many modern playable cards that Crimson Vow. Do you agree? I have 4 like really exciting brews for Crimson Vow that I'm really excited to play. I just actually posted them to Twitter too. And so I'm hoping we can get some of them today. There are other cards too that like I could see myself playing with, but the 4 I posted are like the main ones I'm excited to try. So I wouldn't say that I agree that there are not that many. I'd say that there's a lot. I also posted a list of every single card I think is playable in Crimson Vow to Twitter. Sunken Ruins is kind of throwing me off. Einer, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate ya. Fatal Push the Shadow. Sultai Reclamation. Oh my gosh, their hand is so good. Jeez. I think I have to take the Reclamation. I would greatly prefer a countdown to a count up. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about the pros and cons. Alright, this is a huge draw step here. I think I'm going to go ahead and fetch Shock. Las Vegas is 1 week from tomorrow. Vegas is not this weekend. 1 week from tomorrow. Look at X1 drop before the last week. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. We'll see. Like if I'm super far behind, like if I just, even if I just can't get a start going, I'm probably gonna have to start, you know, just doing what I did last season, where if I'm falling behind, I'll start to drop aggressively to try to catch back up, try to win the bet. My live stream in Vegas? No. Just gonna enjoy my trip. Do we have any trip enjoyers? Oh, sounds a little not exactly how I intended it. Why are there pathways in the Elbosh stack? So red pathways are effectively like exactly the same as a basic mountain, as long as you have like a density of fetchables. You want fetchable, you fetch lands for DRC, and the pathways let you either cast spells off Ragavan, or they let you Explosives X equals 2 with really no downside. Tech from Nassif. I think I'll cast that. It's either that or put Lurrus in my hand, right? When can we start playing with new cards? So that's always the weird thing. I really don't like how they do it. I mean, obviously, it's not like really intended for content creators, the way they handle things. But they have drafts go live. I think at like noon today, or like in like 3 hours. I think drafts go live. Maybe sooner, maybe later. I actually just don't know. And at that point, cards will slowly start to enter the pool. But cards are also already available via treasure chests, which is also an interesting thing. And in the store, they also have a toolkit thing which goes available at some point. But once you buy that, I think that gives you like four of each common and one of each uncommon. And if we can get our hands on that, then that would allow me to play one of the brews, the Wandering Mind deck. So assuming like it used to be like that would come out immediately, like that would come out like as soon as before limited even happened, but they stopped doing that, which is frustrating since it was really really helpful. I don't know why they stopped putting it out immediately. Oh, dude, Kroxa in the yard. That's actually like just huge here. Maybe I should Lurrus with Drown Up this turn. Could be better to just go Kroxa this turn, maybe eat a counterspell, and then next turn go Kroxa with Drown Up. Seems kind of close. Been playing Magic for 8 years. I don't think I've won a single FNM game where some balancing skills I can improve on. Well, I haven't been watching you play your games. Oh, I need to leave Redman up. So I can't tell you exactly like the areas that you're struggling in, right? But there's likely an area that you're struggling in. It's either deck selection or sequencing, play patterns. There's always room for improvement. We're able to get any Val cards. I have not. So if anybody has, you have one Chandra. Yeah, if anybody has cards from the new set that they want to loan me or donate for the stream, we can work something out. I don't really want to like just deal with like payments on stream, you know. Otherwise, I'd offer to pay. But I don't really have like a big pool of tickets right now. I'd have to go like buy tickets. I cannot believe we won this game. We did nothing for so long. My opponent's hand was so good when we Thoughtseize them. Shout out to Kroxa for just being so sick of these matchups. Like alone, don't need it. Alright, well, thank you, Ghost. If you want to open a trade with me, I'd appreciate it. And then I'll get a little notepad going with the cards we were borrowing from. Okay, so I'm interested in these 4 cards, and I want to be cutting, I think, probably just the Heats and the third Bolts. Could be trimming on Dress Down, too. They are playing Ice Fang, though. I think I'd rather just have a third Bolt. Let's keep this. Mine says Urza's Kitchen with Blood Fountain. I haven't spent the time to put the list together. I know that there are other brewers who like, you know, really like that deck and are going to be spending time putting it together, you know. I'm gonna save the Bauble for the Channeler. And I might also work on it, but I've got 4 decks put together. Blood Fountain is not one of the decks that I have put together so far. I'm going to attack. I think we probably get blocked by Ice Fang here, though. Is Canister doing the challenge? Probably. Canister was really into it last season. But unfortunately, had to go on vacation, right? Alright, flooding out pretty badly here. A lot of people have been adding a land to Shadow, but I really feel like 18 is where to go. Thoughts to go back to 3 Kroxa. I was thinking about maybe siding the 3rd Kroxa. 3 Kroxa is like way better in the red-black deck compared to this one, since you get to... Come on, dude. Since you get to, your deck's slower and grindier in general, and like you also don't have iteration as like a source of card advantage, so Kroxa is kind of like your card advantage. Yeah, we're not going to be trophy leader like drawing like this, though. Also playing Turok at the board for blue-white. You could do that. Blue-white's definitely on the decline. blue whites, you know, is an unfavorable matchup. It gets a lot better if you do play the Turok, of course. But again, the deck's on the decline. I'm not sure exactly how much we're supposed to be hedging for it, you know. It's a good draw. A little spoiler of one of the 4 decks. I went ahead and just posted them to Twitter. I know that I've been saying... Thank you, Ghost. I know that I've been saying I'm going to wait to post them, but... I just went ahead and posted them to Twitter. Okay, let's not attack, I guess. You know what? I'm going to attack. I could just be in on the Kroxa. I think letting them surveil is actually going to be like a big mistake. So if we can get 3 more Chandra Dress to kill, I'll even, like, if I can get, like, 2 more, just go ahead and start playing it. Isn't Shadow terrible with Solitude meta? No, it's fine. Like Solitude can be good against Shadow, but, like, a lot of times they're still, like, spending 2 cards to like, 2-for-1 themselves. And you have Dress Down to stop the ETB ability. You have Drown to counter it a lot of the time. You have discard spells to play around it. I think, like, yeah, I think that dynamic is, like, pretty greatly exaggerated. Martar, I don't know if I said thank you for your subscription, but thank you for your subscription. So let me get the Ghost and Chandra Dress to kill. Yeah, so Crimson, the Crimson Vow cards on MTGO are at the moment only available in treasure chests. So if you've been lucky and you've opened a Crimson Vow card like Chandra Dress to Kill, Wandering Mind, Edgar Charmed Prince, or Headless Rider or Fell Stinger, if you would be so kind as to let me borrow them, I'd appreciate it. We see Prismatic Ending is a bigger deal for Shadow than Solitude. I think it's very close to the same. Either way, these are just like 1-for-1s, you know, or 2-for-1s. Which, just in games of Magic, I feel like it's just totally normal and fine. Okay, so they drew a land. They didn't castle, which is a bit odd. I probably want to go Lurrus Bauble here, right? Borrow and question marks. I don't know what that implies, but yeah, I'll give you your cards back. I don't know. It's just like, yeah, you could just take the 1-for-1s. It's totally fine. You have a lot of card advantage. It's also true, like, Shadow decks are not completely built around Death Shadow, or they're not, like, so reliant on the card as, like, they used to be. You know, you just, like... Wait, they drew the counterspell? They're so behind on board. How can they spend the time to draw a counterspell? Yeah, you just, like... Yeah, you know, you have a lot of card advantage, you have a lot of 1-mana threats. If your opponent kills one of your 1-mana threats, you've got more, you've got Lurrus. It just should be fine. Maybe we got a trophy with Murktide? Awesome. Yeah, I really want to get on the board today. Losing that game last night was heartbreaking. We were so ahead and just slipped away from us. Had like a pretty brutal misclick too, of course. I think I'll just let this happen. Oh, I should have left a different card type in the yard, but I'll just leave up the Drown so I can stop anything that they draw. Alright, this is game. We just crack the fetch land, get Delirium. Probably get Delirium from the Surveils anyways. There we go. Okay, 1-0. Despite, like, honestly flooding out pretty badly in both games here. Hat? No particular hat, just a hat. Will you accept a headband? Would Athena destroy pain headbands? She's pretty good about... Oh yeah, she did chew up the... I forgot she chewed up a headband a long time ago. But she's like... She used to just kind of do that with any collar. She would just chew it up. But she's since learned that she's not supposed to. Athena was like a really, really difficult dog to train. and she's also my first dog, but just like the amount of like work I had to put in, I feel like it's probably easier with other dogs. What is it Murktide weakest matchup? Maybe the 4-color Omnath. Maybe blue-white control. It's one of those two, I imagine. So we put it mulled to 5, and then went Serum Visions. They didn't reveal a Lurrus, so I think I'm not supposed to infer Twiddlestorm. We're wearing the headband till number 1. I don't know. Last time my head just like started to hurt from like the metal being on it all day. Wasn't like a huge deal, of course, but and then go hand, bottom, exile. Yeah, they're just playing Murktide. And they put 2 cards at the bottom, so they don't have any. Oh, they just conceded. Okay, let's go. Sick. We get to bring in 3 Terminates too, which is a big game. Pete Terry, thank you with the 15 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, I think I'll just bring in the Terminates for the dress downs. Sometimes I'll play a Flusterstorm or 2, depending on what my build looks like, but I think with this variant, I'm just kind of happy with this list. Maybe I'll play 1 Flusterstorm over like the second Inquisition. You miss Pain? Yeah, I wanted to put that headband on, but oh, I wrapped it up into. I couldn't see it on my black desk. This headband is smaller than the Leaf Village one. It's like not like super smaller. It's not like quite as good quality either. The fabric's like not as thick. But yeah, I want it to be Pain this season instead of Naruto. Can I wear the headband like Kakashi? Not over the glasses, I think. I guess I could just put the glasses over the headband. Is that okay worse than usual in this meta, or is it only just a flexible cut for more Ragavan removal? Well, in Death Shadow decks, Thoughtseize is basically always better than Inquisition. In Rakdos, I'm playing more Inquisitions than Thoughtseize is. Although Thoughtseize is really good compared to Inquisition. There are a lot of like 4 and 5 mana spells. No beats with the 2-pack. Can I get a dog tech? Seems to be a somewhat good dog. Let's enhance. Enhance. Very cute dog. It's also like very well staged photograph. Got the leaf. Got some symmetry in the photo. A big yin yang thing here going on. Playing blue white this weekend. I don't have Solitudes. How many Path Snaps should I play to replace them? Path Snap. If those are literally your only cards, maybe like 2/2. But I would max out on Supreme Verdicts before adding any Snapcaster or Path Exiles. Yeah, I would try to max out on Verdicts first. Explosives in this deck mainly for Rhinos. Rhinos and I'll just play the Ragavan into this. Rhinos and Hammer Time. You can also bring it in as a Chalice with a Void Answer, but I'm trying to like lean a bit heavier on Kolaghan's command for that. Thanks, J-Maz again. Paying the gifted sub forward. But yeah, just making them spend 3 mana to answer my 1 mana creature, I think is going to be really nice. Then I'll probably go Channeler plus Thoughtseize this turn. Wonder why you went for 2 IOK, more removal than Corey's, less pouring 4 IOK. Maybe no why Corey like discard 1 removal. I don't know exactly why. I honestly think 8 discard spells is just like too many in general. No beats with another 4-pack? What the hell? Can I beat this Blood Moon? I might be able to, but I think I'd still take it. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't play more than 7 discard spells, and I'm playing 6 1-mana removal spells because Ragavan decks are back up in popularity, and Hammer Time is the most popular deck, just full stop. And then Postboard is back with the 10-pack, because people are hyped for the trophy race. Thank you, No Beats, thank you, Postboard. All the usual suspects, huh? Okay, Relic was a pretty good pickup for my opponent. I didn't get through. There was another noob. Oh, that was another noob. I missed it. Wait. Okay, so the first one was no bear. Sorry, I thought it was no beats. My mistake. Thank you. Sorry, I missed that. And Dragons also with a 5-pack. Alright, I'll turn off the notifications, but I'll play the Harry MTG clip. I started to play it last night. When I thought I top decked for the win, but I didn't. Because I forgot how Clash worked.
Revolutionized it. Look at him averaging 8.
Hardcore, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate you, buddy.
In the Magic the Gathering category, he's carrying us. He's got a fucking hitchhiking backpack. And he's literally carrying the shit out of us. I'm literally here going live at fucking 8 PM praying that Aspiring Spike isn't live. Because I know that he's carrying this fucking category. He's literally carrying us. Think about it. My guy has literally got the biggest fucking balls on him to carry the fuck out of this fucking category. Magic Line is dying because once you don't give a shit.
I'm gonna drown the second Consider if they cast it.
He's doing his work. He's fucking doing it. He's doing it, bro. You don't even understand what he's done for us. Literally, my guy.
They're not casting it, okay.
What the fuck we're doing? I fucking love him. People don't give him the respect that he deserves. Fucking respect Aspiring Spike. If you don't put him fucking respect to his name, I'm gonna slap you.
I'm surprised that they sacked the Relic when they have the Murktide in their hand. A long time since I played the clip. Thanks again for all the gifted subs. Dragon, Postbeard, No Beats, and then New Beats and JMaz. Thank you guys. Starting the trophy race off right, huh? I did spend a lot of money on those trophies. You would be shocked, or at least I was shocked, how hard it was to just like get like good, solid trophies, you know? It was like, just the amount of just like crappy trophies was unreal. That's like the general quality was way low. I graveyard this. All right, I'll offer them a trade of them tapping 2 more mana, sacking the explosives, and I'll just pretend like this Channeler and Shadow are dead. Oh wait, it's a problem though because of Delirium. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. I've already offered it. It is a problem because of Delirium, but I think we'll be okay. They've got a Murktide that I can maybe attack these into and just kill them. YZ and 0. They floated a mana and then they misclicked on their explosives. It was obviously, yeah, super clear. But it says it's okay, man, my mistake. So it looks like they are not accepting the gentleman's agreement, which is also fine. Just thought I'd offer it to him. Yeah, we could just top the Surveil. Yeah. I like to try to remedy these situations when you can. You can't always. Like, sometimes it's just, like, too messed up. But I just want to play good, clean games of Magic. I'll drown basically anything here. So they're gonna Murktide 5/5, which is not something I can drown. Terminate. The Murktide is not that good into the double Death Shadow though. They've also already, oh my gosh, summoned to the top of my library. They have Force of Negation? Opponent says nice. GG. GG, opponent. GG. This might be a GG, but I'm gonna see what I draw. No, it's not. Alright, 2-0-4-0. Let's freaking go. And so, it's about as hard as like starting off 5-0 at a GP, I would say. Let's keep this. Which is hard to do. It's hard to do. Obviously, like, you get like a lot more attempts at it than a GP where you're kind of like one and done. But things have to go your way, you know. I shouldn't bother trying to stack if I don't have Ragavans and Kroxa, right? You can play it. Ragavan's definitely important, but it's not. It isn't like the deck just completely ceases to function without it. I'm not gonna cast that, I think. I don't think I've ever cast a Zeus in this deck before. I think I'll graveyard that. Keep it Thoughtseize. Monkey, monkey, monkey. I would say Sprite Dragon is the best budget replacement. It is. You're definitely gonna feel it like as a budget card. You know what I mean? But it can get the job done sometimes. 2 Primeval Titans, and they don't quite have the mana to cast it. I think I'll try to Iteration and find a mana here. Oh, instead I'll just keep the second Thoughtseize. It's way better. They cannot top deck both Titan and the mana to play it next turn too, which is great for me. Then I get to go double Shadow. I can also drown, hold up drown slash dress down. They can Ghost Quarter me off blue though. Oh, sorry. I thought I had two. Sorry. I felt like I thought I was drawing Shadow instead of Drown. I don't know why I thought that. Obviously not the case. Yeah, they don't know that, and if they use the Ghost Quarter, they don't have Primeval Titan mana anymore, so they're like really unlikely to take that line, I think. Alright, let's go. Winning game 1's a big deal, of course. Besides Murktide, what is Titan's deck weakness? Complaining and dooming about your deck not being tier 0. Oh, you can answer my Titans now with Solitudes and Heats? Deck is unplayable. You can actually get rid of my creature? What's the point of even playing the deck? The biggest weakness. They haven't shown any important lands for hand. What's your blind name for first Alpine Moon? I usually won't just like blind name with Alpine Moon on turn 1. Usually Moon is more reactive in this deck than that. Did I see your suggestion? I didn't know. I'm not going to scroll up though. You can type it in the chat again. This is not a scrolling chat. Alright, I'm going to keep this up a back mountain, I think. It's pretty good. I'll shuffle away a second iteration. They did mulligan. It's a good one. Oh, they can deal with my Amulet of Vigor with Prismatic Ending? Deck's unplayable. Call me old-fashioned, but I liked my Titan deck when it was just, like, impossible to interact with. So Kroxa gets their bounce land out of their hand, which is a pretty big game. Instead of Dono decks, have I considered having Channel Point Redemption to play a league with deck I previously brewed? I mean, I don't have Dono decks at the moment. I don't know. The problem is, like, just, you know, with no ego in the statement at all, the stream is just, I think, too big to, like, be doing Channel Point Redemptions like that. Since it's just, like, I'll have to do them, like, 2 times a week. If I have a million channel points for, like, play a league, then, like, that's, or maybe 2 times a week is an exaggeration, but that's, like, every week I have to do, like, a Dono league, which ends up being, like, 3 hours a week every single week for the rest of my life. It's just too much, I think. All right, 306, let's go. All right, let's keep this. Not Yawgmoth, revealed Yorion. Yeah, Sharkstream was super good. P.O. Box incoming for sure. Any day now. Alright, 3 looks at the lands. Not the best land, but not in the position where I can turn it away. Deputy of Detention, so we're playing against Kiki Cord. Oh, it could be just Rhinos. Not Rhinos. So with the Swamp in my hand, I'm going to go Steam Vents, Channeler, Thoughtseize, and then I do need instant, creature to get Delirium. Found the instant. Could maybe have kept that Bloodstained Mire. So I have Delirium. Yeah, I just take the Deputy, I think. How do you sideboard against Burma Jessica Murktide? I mean, I bring in the Blossoming Calms and the 4th Ending. I think I tend to cut the Teferi. Not sure exactly what else I cut. I haven't sideboarded too much in the matchup, to be honest. I think it's just in those 3 cards. Then you maybe trim. You probably trim a Bauble, trim a Teferi, trim maybe a Consider. Well, opponent is just dead next turn. Channeler too strong. Did I think about Sultai Reclamation? Sultai Reclamation is good. I tend to prefer Teamer just because Renin 6 is so strong in the archetype. Yeah, this is their hand. Plus 2 cards. But of course I've, you know, considered Sultai as well. I think Sultai is better removal. But boy is Renin 6 just, like, so good in the archetype. Alright, up a game, let's go. If you bring in 3 Blossoming Calms, burn is big in your meta, then probably just don't bring in the 4th Ending. Ending is your worst removal spell, so maybe you're not even supposed to bring it in the first place. Okay, yeah, it's been a really fast league so far. We're only 46 minutes into the stream. Just quickly gonna get a couple trophies, hopefully, before we start doing some brewing and losing. In his booty against burn. It is kind of nice you can X equals 4 against Cylon. I guess that's, yeah, not that good. Yeah, maybe you just cut the endings, even. Haven't played a ton of the matchup lately. I think I'll just play a Terminate over the Kolaghan's command and just click submit. Yeah, currently Demonic Tutors is the only person with 2, and then there's a bunch of people with 1. Little players saying there'll be 1,000 burn and 4-color Omnath Vegas. Think the same. I would say that I think Hammer Time is going to be the most popular deck. I think 4-color Omnath and burn will be represented. People are, like, I think greatly exaggerating how much burn will be at Vegas. You know, They did it at the Hunter Burton too. At the Hunter Burton, people were like, "Oh, it's Texas and it's paper magic and nobody has the new cards. Literally nobody has the new cards. It's gonna be all Burn and Prowess." And Burn and Prowess were like really unpopular at the Hunter Burton. I think the same phenomenon is gonna happen here too. I do think that Burn is gonna be like Burn is a good deck in Modern right now. I think some people are gonna play it, but I don't think it's like you need to have somewhat of a plan for it, right? But I don't think you really need to slant your deck towards it very much. It's also like you just can't forget like the people going to Vegas are like these are the people that want to play paper Magic the most, and these are the people who have the cards. It's not like Vegas is just like a random sampling of Modern players from the last 3 years. Like these are the people who are like taking the time to go play in paper. Am I going to play only Modern? I'm going to play Limited as well as Vegas. I think I'm playing only Modern. I might change my mind, but Esther's also coming with me, and we have a friend coming with us too. So like Esther can, not just be bored out of their mind during the day. And so I'm likely just gonna be like gambling and hanging out them if I scrub out. I think I'm gonna play Ragavan on 1. It's pretty close though, because I am scared of Ren and 6. How's this deck fare against Blue Red Murktide with Jace and Blood Moon on the side? I mean, I'm not super scared of either Jace or Blood Moon. We just beat it earlier this game. Like, really the only scary card I think is Murktide, and we have 3 Terminates in the sideboard, like, specifically to kill Murktide. What's my gamble game of choice? I've never legally gambled before, but I really would like to play Hold'em. I think that'd be really fun. I'm not, like, too interested in just, like, the slots or like, roulette. Like, I mean, maybe I'll put, 1,000 subs on the roulette table. Put it all on 10. Yeah, I think I just like to play Hold'em if I can. No, I've never been to Vegas before. Blackjack? There's so many rules. I need to learn Blackjack. I'll bring a little book with me. I know the basic of how it works, but I don't understand. Like, you could split them and then you can. There's just so many like weird rules. I don't know. Plays use a palace? Yeah, I'm going. That's the plan. Would I recommend Ice Fang if you're gonna play Teamer to hedge against Merc? You need more than that. Like Ice Fang's really fragile in those matchups. I don't really think you could just bank on that one. Did they mulligan? Yeah, they did mull the 6. Eladamri's Call for Omnath. 1 red floating. Passes. Alright, Thoughtseize pretty good against Eladamri's Call. Alright, not gonna cast that one. I'll let you know, Tannen. Yeah. I'll probably DM you. Just asking for like places to go, things to avoid, things to check out. Yeah, definitely running hot today. Definitely running hot today. Oh, whoops. Game's not over, but we are really ahead. Keep a Bauble. I'll shuffle away the Bolt, I think. Probably okay to keep it, but doesn't exactly feel like premium interaction here. I'm missing subs? Did I miss subs? If I miss your sub, I really apologize. I subconsciously block out manland suggestions though. Alright, the Yorion, I'll just Unholy Heat. Do you need 1 Headless? I need 4. I need 4. And 2 Fell Stingers. Yeah, does anybody know when Crimson Vow goes live? Because I really want to play at least one Crimson Vow brew today. I posted 4 decks to Twitter that I want to play. Yeah, but if anybody knows when the Limited goes live, maybe we'll know when we can, like, hope to get some cards. 2 hours from now? Okay, cool. I would never sabotage a stream of Felstinger. I like Felstinger. I don't know. It's zombies. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm really excited about the Fires deck. I can pull up the deck list after we finish this game real quick. Yeah, I turned sub notifications back on. Sorry if you were waiting for that. If I missed your sub. I don't think whose sub did I miss? Did I miss Master Mike? Herd Core? Dragon with the 5-pack? I don't think I missed those. I'm not a huge fan of Flicker Wisp either. I feel like Flicker Wisp is just... I just haven't been impressed by it in these decks lately. I know that like the Flicker Wisp fans just can never get away from it, but... Playing against Giganta. But I'm not that impressed by it, to be honest. Okay, let's keep this, put back second Ragavan. I would want a second Soul Herder in the deck. I would also want a Deputy of Detention. Oh, you have the Deputy of Detention. Deputy is really good. Yeah, I think I would like to see also the Feldar Guardian... The Feldar Guardian Glasspool Mimic combo. If you add a Glasspool Mimic, Feldar Guardian plus Glasspool Mimic, is infinite ETB triggers, which is infinite life with Aryak Champion, or infinite power with Soul Herder, which is pretty good. Okay, so let's hit here. Kind of nervous. So I'm probably going to go end of turn, dress down, untap, cast Kroxa. This might not be good enough. The mono green Tron matchup is pretty unfavorable. Especially when compared to red-black. I guess I could hit them with Ragavan first and then dress down plus Kroxa. If I thought an Esper Sentinel versus Giver, I think I like Sentinel more. Wait, yeah, you could play Mimic over the clone spot too. That's probably just better. I like the sideboard for the most part. Kind of like feeling the Crusader. They chose Yavimaya, so they've got Tron. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna hit them with Ragavan, since if I find Karn the Great Creator, like that's like an actual way to win this game. Wrong Karn. And if I find Thoughtseize, I can also play the Shadow. I guess I'm 1 mana short no matter what. Let's see what they're drawing. Sylvan Scrying. I think those are my thoughts. Cool list for sure. They have another Karn. Worm Coil. Could work with this. Second Worm Coil, O-Stone, Scrying. They're taking it. Don't think I'm supposed to play the Shadow into the O-Stone. I think I'm supposed to take 6, so my Shadow's bigger too. Okay, so now I get to go Unholy Heat the Worm Coil in response to O-Stone. So I'll go to combat. They're letting me get the Kroxa trigger. I wasn't expecting that. Discard scrying. They're just taking 8. Okay. They want to use the treasures because I'm losing them. So I can go here, Lurrus. Lurrus, dress down. They'll respond with O-Stone, then I Unholy Heat. I can also just cast Shadow. I can't cast the Star, though. I lose Delirium? Oh, yeah. Good point, good point. Yeah, I think they're going for the Fate counter on the Worm Coil, too. Which means I can go Lurrus, dress down, chump block the Worm Coil, and then heat it. Which means I can't Sphere. If they respond to me casting the dress down by sacking Oblivion Stone, it's a bit awkward. Yeah, maybe I just Bauble then. Because I can instep the dress down to keep it in play. Yeah, so I'll cast second Ragavan as a chump blocker. And then I also just don't lose Delirium at any point here. See what they're drawing. Another Oblivion Stone. It's fine. What a hard turn to navigate. So they're drawing Wormcoil Engine, or so they're drawing Oblivion Stone. So their hand is now... I can't remember. It's like Scrying. No, sorry. I think they cast the second Scrying too, or discarded it. Gigantha into the hand. 2 stones. They discard. There's 2 stones in the graveyard though. I don't know, to be honest. I need to... Obviously, I didn't do a good job keeping track. Their hand is Stone Gigantha mystery card. It could be another stone. I can't remember. I'm not too scared of this. So I can escape Kroxa. I think I'd rather go Shadow, Channeler, Hold Up, Drown. Yeah, sorry, I knew about that one. They play Urza's Tower. Yeah, I think their hand is Stone Mystery card. Can't piece together why spend all your uses that turn Lurrus Ragavan instead of casting Death Shadows, because Death Shadow is lethal and triple black recast Lurrus. Yeah, Shadow's just 1 mana lethal after the O-Stone. So I can, maybe I should bolt them in the upkeep here to try to find Heat or Drown for lethal. Messed up. Probably still okay. Just attack like this, escape Kroxa. If they have a land, they're going to die to my bolts. I guess we could lose to Ballista. Don't die to Ulamog, which is nice, or Ugin, which is nice. It was a land, so we died to exactly Walking Ballista, or Karn the Great Creator for Ballista. They drew a land, up a game. We were in the spot yesterday where we were up a game and we lost playing for 5-0. So the key is to not get cocky, huh? Oh, no Ballista because of Gigantha. Yeah, so only Karn the Great Creator then. Yeah, I know this is weird to bring in Flusterstorm, but they have like a decent amount of like spot removal, and this also counters like Sylvan Scrying, Ancient Stirrings, which is pretty important. I think on the draw I'll just play 1 Flusterstorm, and on the play I'll probably play more. When spreading season aside, I think Alpine Moon tends to be better in this deck. Spreading Seas are like much better in multiples. It's hard to find room for 4. I mean, Ragavan and Thoughtseize are pretty good in this matchup. Gonna keep. Yeah, Terminating Worm Coil is not that good. Although, like, you know, if you have Dress Down, it's a bit better. It is nice in this matchup that your Ragavan basically always connects. Yes! Let's go! Basic Forest? Hell yeah. And they don't have Veil. Yeah, I know Spreading Seas dodges Blast Zone on 1, which is obviously a big deal, but it's just like, yeah, the problem with Spreading Seas is you have to play so many copies for it to be good. I think we'll go Channeler, Thoughtseize, and probably play the second Thoughtseize. Keep the land. And take both Sylvan Scryings. Maybe I should graveyard it. Yeah, actually, I feel like we don't need that second land as badly as I thought we did. Yeah, Kroxa is really strong. No. Nick, I feel like you're always in the chat going, no. On spots where I just don't know why. They get Oblivion Stone. Okay, so we'll see if they found Tron, but it seems like they haven't. Alright, keep that. Okay, so we'll put Drown in hand, bottom, exile. So we can have the Drown up for another selection spell, or maybe just counter the O-Stone. They found it. Of course, right? Would be better to take Threats of the Seizes or higher odds with Stirrings. Yeah, it could have been better to take... I mean, obviously when my opponent finds Tron, it could be better to take the Worm Coil plus Stirrings. The problem is, like, Blast Zone is also so good against me, right? So I can't drown the Worm Coil right now, which kind of stinks. Nito, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate ya. Just on the drown, yeah, they don't have enough cards in yard, they only have 4. Just gonna hold my cards for now. Yeah, we're still up a game, and this game's not over either. No Delirium for Channeler yet. We can deal with the Worm Coil if they attack, but then they get to resolve O-Stone. We know their hand is O-Stone, Nature's Claim, 2 mystery cards. Need to counter the O-Stone. Okay, that's Delirium. And it's Nature's Claim, 2 mystery cards. Gigantha into the hand is a great sign. If they attack, I think they're dead? No, they take 16 on the crackback. Why'd they bring a Nature's Claim? For Alpine Moon. Oh, they can Nature's Claim the Dress Down, but I have a second copy. The life gain is a bit awkward, but my Shadow's gonna trade with Worm Coil anyways. We need them to brick for, like, another turn, though, is, like, kind of the problem here, right? Okay, so now... Will they let me draw the card? They don't let me draw the card. Because if I drew the card, I could have killed the Worm Coil with the Dress Down in play. I think attack with Rag was a mistake. You're wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna let this resolve, So I lose my Worm Coil. Oh, so I lose my Shadow into turn, but not in the worst shape ever. Alright, and his Gigantha mystery card. Pretty good mystery card, huh? So those are my red sources. Makes sense, I guess. We draw a red source here, we have a chance. Okay. Pretty exciting, huh? We really need them to draw a land this turn. If they draw a land and they play out Gigantha, they're dead. Otherwise, we can draw Thoughtseize for the Gigantha. I can also go to 2, potentially. Okay, I need to counter this, because this gets the Blast Zone. So obviously they get to Ulamog this, is the problem. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep it on. You guys, they get to Ulamog this. This is not as good as it looks. You still put it on top. Yeah, they're dead if they play Gigantha. And I think they should play Gigantha because of Ragavan, right? And then, but if I, so I guess I should bolt them, right? Hold on. Let me see what they exiled. So we still have, we have 1 Thoughtseize left in the deck, and then we have 1 Lightning Bolt left in the deck, I think. So the thing is, like, Thoughtseize is lethal if I block with Ragavan, but they're way more likely to cast the Gigantha if I don't block. I also have, I don't have another Dress Down. If I bolt first, I feel like they're also like, yeah, I guess I should bolt first and just see if I have the Thoughtseize on top. Can't keep that. Okay, I can't play another red card. You know, Thoughtseize, not if I block with Ragavan, which is what I'm trying to decide. If I see Thoughtseize on top, I just block with Ragavan and then win. So I think I'm supposed to just take it, because I think that they're supposed to play Gigantha when I have Ragavan in play here, right? I don't think they're supposed to play around Kroxa. Let's go! Oh man, first trophy of the season. Let's freaking go. Delta, thank you for 2 months, appreciate ya. And we can't even not attack now. We have to attack, no misclicks here. Feels good to get on the scoreboard after that heartbreaking loss last night. Trophy number 1. Let's go. And maybe we'll open some Crimson Vow cards, huh? We also didn't lose a single game that league. That was the actual 5-0 10-0. 5-0 10-0. Speedrun. Hour 20 minute trophy. Alright, Chandra.